Welcome to Carolina Landing RV Park in South Carolina. This park is part of Thousand Trails, so thanks to our membership, we got to stay here for 3 weeks for free. Now, I don't have much footage of this park or inside of the park because to keep it a stack with you, I hated it. Let me tell you about all the good things first. There are fun things to do around there as long as you're willing to drive at least an hour. We got to go to Helen, Georgia, found a beautiful park on a beautiful lake, found this little waterfall area to play in, drove to the top of this mountain, which is apparently the highest point in South Carolina, and went to the Georgia Mall. So we still found ways to have fun and enjoy our time there, and by the end of our stay there, we did meet some friends, so that made it better. But with all that being said, I have zero plans to ever go back there. The whole park is older, and it just isn't very well kept. Like, so much so I wouldn't let my kids play at the park because one side of the park was rotten because it was made of wood, and then the other side of the park had very tall grass growing under it because they just didn't cut under there. It was also just a very tight park. That probably won't bother you if you have a smaller camper, but we have a 43-foot fifth wheel, and that was a huge downside for us. And the last thing that we really didn't like, and this probably won't bother you at all, but it really bothered us. It took a minimum of 30 minutes to get to the nearest anything. So just between the park not having much to do and then having to drive 30 minutes to get anywhere, it racked up our diesel bill. Now, you may think that we're ridiculous and just super picky, and you're probably right, but that's the beauty of RV life. We didn't like it, it wasn't for us, so we get to move on and decide whether or not we will ever be back. We won't be.